So, welcome back everyone. This is going to be a little lowdown of, I could go on forever, so I'm just going to do my dad's top 3 favourite pairs. It's not necessarily these colourways, these would definitely be in there, but if I asked him myself, he'd never be able to answer this, and I can't really what his top 3 would be, because he just wouldn't be able to do it. It'd be like a top 50, but these are all like pairs that were his favourites. So we've got the Adidas Superstar, the Air Max 97, and then the Adidas Micropacer. These are all the most amount and probably the biggest ones that we've got in the collection in numbers, which clearly shows his favourites. There's 100 of them, there's about 50 of them left and about 50-60 of those left. So we'll start off with these. These are the 2007 Adidas Superstar 1 Swarovski Crystal. I did a video about these on my first YouTube video because I just found them then. I'd not come across them yet. I knew about them, but I hadn't found them myself since he passed away. So yeah, 2007, very low numbers. I don't know how many. Somebody did say he used to work in the number 6 Adidas store. I think he said like 200, I think. Well, they were 339 quid retail. These were bought in the sale for 169. And the number that is on this sticker is number 13. And those stickers have been put on by hand. So I imagine they were super low numbers. Amazing shoe. He never wore it, but that being as rare as it was, the Superstar being his favourite shoe, all black being a wearable colour, and obviously being in the sale, I think it ticked every box for him. If anything was in the sale, he would have bought them full price anyway, there's no doubt about that. But if it was in the sale, if that were a size 6 or it were a size 10, he would have bought it. And we have only got these once, but yeah, brand new. I can't remember where he actually bought these from. It's most likely the Adidas store, just because of the actual tag, what's on it. Probably could have been the outlet, but I do doubt it. I'm sure these were the ones that were from London actually. There's that many, I'm telling that many stories about pairs, you start forgetting in years and dates and everything else. So, second up on the list, Air Max 97 Coast Blue. Probably, other than the silver bullet and the gold bullet, this colourway and the women's chlorine colourway, so there's 4 there, so I can't really say that that's top 3 because that's already 4. But if we're to say on 4, this was his favourite colourway. Unfortunately, as you can see, they have died a little death. They were worn quite a bit by him. And Coast Blue, probably my favourite colourway in the 97 as well, and my friend Mitch O'Brien, he used to love this pair. It's only tiny hits of blue, but the blue that they use, that Coast Blue, is so good. And on the side as well, it just pops. It's on the side swooshes, on the top swoosh, and then on the rear band. And the shape as well. I hope it comes across good on here, but wow, to me, it's just perfect. They're from 2004. Yeah, they were stored under the bed, and all of the pairs, if they were Air Max, have been stored under the bed, have all deteriorated really badly. It's just one of those things. Obviously the humidity in the room and the fluctuation of temperature a lot more in the house than what you would in like a flat space. Has sent them on their way, but we're obviously going to keep them because it's just a great pair and a great memory, and any of the pairs that have been worn by him we are keeping, unless family members or close friends want those pairs. But yeah, I'll be keeping these myself. Maybe one day get them resold, who knows. I wouldn't wear them because I can't, because they're UK 7, they're too small for me. I'm an 8.5, so I'll probably just keep them like this. There's no point chucking 200 quid at them when I can't wear them. But yeah, amazing colourway. This one hasn't, I should have shown you that one, but this one hasn't deteriorated as bad. That's more of a whole shoe. But, and they, again, yeah, just look at that shape. God, it is unbelievable. And then last but not least, not everybody's cup of tea, I understand that. But the Adidas Micropacer. And it's the Micropacer because it's got a little stopwatch in the top of the shoe. This is a sample pair. We've got the released pair of these two, but this is a sample pair. These were done for some kind of anniversary for Adidas. It might have been for the 30th anniversary. I can't remember what year they are. They are 2008. And yeah, the Micropacer, one of my dad's favourites. These were bought from the outlet and they will have been bought for cheap. There's the sample tag on them. But he loved this shoe. Like I say, we've got a vid coming up of the Micropacer and we have plenty of these things. This is like in the OG colours, but just with a splash of like skin kind of material on them. I think he had these 3 times because he wore a pair, he's got the sample, and then we've got another pair fresh in the box. But they're wicked. I love them. They're very different. A lot of people don't like them because it's unconventional. You're covering the laces up. But obviously you're covering the laces up because they put a stopwatch in there and then a little key pocket in that one. But without the laces, it doesn't look too bad. It kind of just looks like a normal runner, but when you put the lace cover on, a lot of people don't like that. And that's why a lot of people don't know what they are, will have never have looked at them, or like I say, don't like them. But my dad absolutely loved them, and probably more to the fact because nobody else didn't. So that was always a win-win for him. If someone else didn't like it, then he buzzed off that. That was like gold ticked for him. And the Micropacer was one of them. It's got the infrared sole on it. Yeah, really nice anniversary pair. Got the blue, got the red, and then just the silver. We've got all the OGs of these, all the classic colourways, all the collaborations, all sorts. We'll go through more of them as more videos go on. Same with the 97s, we've got plenty more of those to go through, and same with the Superstars, and then eventually I'll do a video where it'll take a lot, but we'll get all of the Micropacers out, all of the 97s out, and all of the Superstars out, do some crazy collection videos and stuff like that. So yeah, this was just a scan of his top 3 and kind of the reasons why as well. Started buying the Superstar in probably the late 90s, the 97s when the 97 came out in 97. And then I think the earliest one of the Micropacers I've found is about 1998, maybe 99, something like that. So been collecting all these for 25 plus years, so a long time on these 3 favourites.